Welcome back, guys. Coming up, I find out about the traditional Indian instrument, the sitar.
But before that, I check out astronomy.
Oh, you mean like star signs?
No, astronomy.
Oh, mean, so like I'm a Gemini.
No, the science of stars, like this. See? Astronomy.
Technology.
For Pacific people, the stars were an all-important part of our customs, ritual, and travel. I guess they were our first astronomers. But who are the astronomers of today's Aotearoa, and have the methods changed much? Let's find out.
Come on in.
All right.
Come on in.
Everyone meet Jenny McCormick, who's an astronomer. Jenny, what is astronomy?
The study of the universe, of everything in the universe, stars, planets.
How do most people get into astronomy?
Looking up at the night sky and wondering, what are those stars? Are there planets out there? They hire telescopes from their local observatories, get out with groups of friends, and that's normally how people get into astronomy.
And you built this?
Correct, yes. It came from America. That was bought for me by Ohio State University for the research I do for them.
Have you made any cool discoveries so far with your amazing telescope?
I work with a group of people. We work in a collaborative team worldwide. We've co-discovered how many planets now? 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one we discovered is called BLG 071. That was a 3-mass Jupiter planet, so 3 times the mass of Jupiter. It's a really big planet.
How far are we looking?
The planets are approximately between 15,000 light years to 25,000 light years away. 1 light year is equivalent to 9.6 trillion kilometres. These things are a long way away.
And your telescope does all that for you?
It sure does. On the back of the telescope, I have a camera. The camera can see faint objects so faint that you haven't got a chance of seeing them with your eye. And those pictures go through the camera and are fed into the computer behind you.
What's the difference between astronomy and astrology?
Astronomy is the science of the night sky. Astrology is more like a way of predicting the future.
Right.
But as a scientist, I don't believe there's anything in it.
Absolutely. If I was to get into astronomy, would I need to get one of these first up?
No, definitely not. I think your best bet, go to your local observatory or local astronomical society and join a club.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Jenny.
Anytime, no problem.
Let's go check out our local observatory. Everyone meet Dr. Grant Christie, President of the Royal Astronomical Society of New Zealand. Where are we today, Grant?
Well, we're here at the Stardome Observatory in Auckland.
And what stuff would you learn here about astronomy?
Well, you learn about the night sky and the things that I like to show people through the telescope. First of all would be the moon. Then we also like to look at the planets, particularly the bright planets like Jupiter, because then you can see Jupiter and its moons. Saturn's always a big thrill with the rings. It's not like the photographs that you see in books, because often those are taken with spacecraft.
What would be the biggest discovery of the pot of gold?
Well, we'd like to be the first team to discover an Earth-sized planet orbiting a star that's, could have life.
Are you saying there's life out there?
There has to be life out there, and I think almost all scientists would agree that there is life elsewhere other than on Earth.
Well, thank you very much, Grant, for shedding some light on astronomy and how it works here in New Zealand. If you guys are interested in finding out more, do check out this website, and I'll see you back at the house. See you later.
Lester Silver is considered one of New Zealand's most well-known sitar musicians. Well, I guess that's what you get when you've been playing it for over 20 years. But what is a sitar, and how do you play it? Let's ask the boys. Whoa!
Sports. Music.
Everybody, these are my friends Raju and Lester. Welcome to our whale, boys.
Thanks, Sam. Hi, Sam.
What culture is sitar music from?
It's North India, sort of Delhi, Kolkata, that sort of area.
Can you tell us what it is, sitar music?
The sitar, the way I play it, is based on a classical tradition called raga and tala. I play raga, which are the melodies, and Raju plays tal on the tabla.
How long has this instrument been around?
Since the 13th century.
What is the sitar made of?
The main neck area here is made from cedar wood. Pegs are made from a much harder wood, rosewood, because they have to withstand the tension of the strings. The bridge here is made from a deer horn. This part here is made from a dried pumpkin, hard shell pumpkin. It resonates a lot. It gives a lot of the sound, you know. Actually, the whole instrument vibrates a little bit and gives the characteristic sort of sitar sort of sound. The reason it's such a long, big instrument is because you have to play lots of melodies on one string. Yeah.
Is it similar to playing a guitar?
On a guitar, really, you're playing chords. You're playing all the strings like this. On a sitar, you're plucking one string at a time.
Yeah.
But you're using those strings at the back as like a drone. So you've got this way and that way motion as well, up and down, in and out with your hand. Also, on the sitar, you're doing a lot of bending of the strings.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. Now, Lester, what reaction do you get from Indian people, the Indian community, with you playing?
Yeah, it's a good question. Really positive, actually. Really supportive.
From our point of view, it's great that other cultures take the music.
They can engage in your culture,
Yeah. And Lester does it really well.
Now, boys, I'm getting a little jealous sitting here watching you guys play. Is there anything that I can do?
Yeah, of course, we've brought another instrument for you,
I had a feeling you did, my brother. Now, what's this baby called?
Tambura. It's a fundamental instrument for Indian music. People sing with it, people play sitar with it, people play everything. Tambura is everything.
Well, boys, thank you so much for showing us what sitar music is. Any chance we could show my friends what you guys can do?
Sure.
Yep, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Sounds good.
Thanks heaps to you guys for hanging with all of us today. Make sure you log onto our website to win some free stuff.
Thank you to all our guests this week.
Have a great day and big ups to my man Raju and Lester. Now they're gonna take us away with a tune. Ready, boys?
Yeah.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.